Capricorn, hello. We're going to do your reading for the week of May 9th, but we are going to take a look at that first week in May. So, when I'm doing the monthlies at the start of the month is to kind of get an overall theme of what to expect for the month. So I typically skip that first weekly, but it does get covered here. So we are going to talk about it. We have endless possibilities here. Could be dealing with an Aquarius in particular here, but I do feel like there's this lovely energy here where you are kind of opening up to, I want to say, the universe in some ways. It's kind of like maybe that eclipse in Taurus has kind of helped you to open up in some way. Maybe you're opening up to the idea of other possibilities, different ways in which things could kind of come together for you. Which isn't, I mean, the card does say endless possibilities, but there's a different feeling about this. I've pulled this card many times before, but it does feel like a nice opening happening for you, Capricorn. This week we have a change in the wind. So there's something happening this week that is sort of a shakeup, a change that is outside of your control. It's some sort of universal force coming in here. We're going to find out what it is. And you're just kind of riding that wave until it settles down. This next week we have Lord, and look at all that Capricorn energy. Could be seen as some Aries here as well. It's kind of like this Emperor energy. It says take charge with authority. So some of you might be stepping into a leadership role. You could be dealing with the divine masculine, or maybe you are stepping into your divine masculine. So we're going to see what this is about. We're going to pull some tarot, clarify, and get an idea of what's going on here. Be sure to check out your other placements as well, especially if this doesn't seem to resonate for your situation. It's not going to resonate for every single Capricorn that watches, of course. If it does, however, I ask that you hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment down below. Any activity you put into the channel helps the channel to grow. It's how that algorithm works. And so any interaction you can take the time to put into the video or other videos on this channel is very appreciated. So thank you ahead of time. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn. We got a lot going on. We just came out of an eclipse. We have another one at the end of this week. And holy cow, there's a lot. Are you guys feeling it? All this can feel like a little bit of insanity. There can also be a lot of good things happening too, so it's not to paint it in a particular light. There's just a lot up in the air. So let's see how it's impacting Capricorn. We have the Ace of Swords. Lovely. Some sort of breakthrough here. Some clarity, perhaps. We have the King of Pentacles. And the Moon. The Three of Wands. I like that. There's like this openness to this expansion energy, like we were talking about, being kind of opened up to the possibilities here. And so I like that Three of Wands there. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Five of Wands. There's definitely some fears here showing up, perhaps of opposition, maybe. We'll dig into that some more. We've got the Emperor showing up here. Lots of leadership energy. The Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and this Lord energy. So you're either stepping into a very masculine, action-taking sort of energy, or something showing up in your life. This can also be kind of an entrepreneurial or career-related increase showing up here. This could be a promotion, communication of an expanded career outlook. This can be about an increase in finances and stability. And it looks to be, well, now we have Judgment here, so we do have a choice to make, perhaps, during this week of change that's outside of your control. And then we have the Chariot. Taking charge, man. That Chariot energy is also about taking control of a situation and driving it. So it does look like you're taking charge. Wow. Powerful energy for the Capricorns. Bottom of the deck, we got a King of Swords and the Magician. It's Aquarius energy. We've got some Gemini Virgo here. Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups. Is there something you've been a little worried about here? Some sort of connection, perhaps. There's some fear showing up here about whether or not something's going to be successful, but I think that's all it is. It's just fears. I think they'll pass. It just looks like you're kind of in this place of change, and so there's a lot of cards of victory and success here. That's your card, Capricorn, with the Devil showing up. Next to the Six of Wands, we got the Chariot here. There's a lot of success. We got a Knight of Cups. There could be some love opportunities coming in that you have, in fact, manifested. However, there could be just, some hesitation, some fear showing up. We do have the Moon, the Five of Wands. There's a little bit of inner conflict here coming in. Not shocking. This eclipse is happening at the end of the week. I believe it's on the 15th. Is a blood moon in the sign of Scorpio. And that's all about fears, control, powerlessness. And so there's naturally going to be some things that come up and out. But I feel like that's all it is. There's success written all over this. So let's look at what all this victory energy is for Capricorn. This Ace of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords. So some sort of truth is coming in. Something's being revealed. There's a breakthrough. There's communication showing up. Yeah. Breakthrough, victory. Love that. Three of Wands. Perhaps this is something you've been waiting for. Six of Pentacles. This could be a raise. Some sort of expanded finances showing up here. We have the World. It does look like there's a cycle that's closing out here. Perhaps you're taking your energy from one thing and applying it over here, right? But it's something that has the potential for expansion, possibilities. It's like you're broadening your experience here by making this change. And I believe it's based off of this sword that's coming in here, this new opportunity. Yeah, I like this. The Emperor. We have the Hermit. For some of you, you may have been in a bit of a hermitage up until this point. Nine of Pentacles. Now, you could be dealing with a Virgo. That's showing up there strongly. But it's kind of like you're being recognized here as a very powerful, independent, strong force. Or a leader of some kind, some sort of strong masculine energy is recognizing this in you. Seeing you as leadership material, or seeing you as this very independent, strong, influential is what I want to say, type of person here. So this could be career related. If you're dealing with a divine masculine coming into your life, as in a love situation, they're communicating some sort of truth. And I do feel like they are directing that energy in your direction. And this could be after a period of reflection and really thinking about this for some period of time, right? That's what I'm getting there. Let's look at this wind of change, right? I'm hearing that song by the Scorpions. Of course, I hear that anytime I pull this card, but let's see what this sort of uncontrollable force is that's coming in. We have Judgment here, the Seven of Wands, the King of Pentacles. There's commitment energy, there's long-term stability here. You're showing up in a very strong energy with the Seven of Wands as your center card. We've got all these power cards here. So whether you're dealing with a masculine or not, I do still feel like you're very much stepping into this very powerful energy. Now, even though this is a situation that's beyond your control, it's like you're holding your ground here. So I really like that. It seems like maybe whatever change is happening, it's not having a huge impact on you. Again, I feel like there's maybe a little bit of fear coming up, but it's just sort of this like leftover stuff that needs to come up and out. I don't feel like it's having a huge impact on you. Let's see. King of Pentacles, that's Taurus energy. We have the Nine of Wands. Perseverance, this like sort of energy here, and the Empress. So strong Taurus showing up here for some of you. I actually feel like the feminine here has been very determined. Perhaps it's just your inner feminine, your inner faith in the potentials for growth. You've probably worked really hard to get to where you are right now. There's a ton of financial opening here. So if you have been concerned about a career or working towards an improvement in the career, it's showing up. And whatever it is has the ability to be plentiful right now and really plentiful in the future. So it has this ability to keep expanding moving forward. Let's look at this Seven of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So there's definitely change in the air here, but it feels positive. Yeah, look at this. Three of Cups. This is something that's going to be celebrated. Now, for some of you, if you're dealing with a reconciliation here, that could be the case. We've got Emperor, Empress here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. It's something that has ended in the past, but there's some sort of breakthrough coming in here. And it's after a period of having been separated, right? There's been a lot of time to reflect. There's been maybe even dark night of the soul that's taken place here. And it looks to me like commitment, long-term commitment is possible here. It's something that's been, I feel like this feminine energy is demanding it. It's like, it's either this or nothing. We're either solid and we're going to put our effort into this, or no dice, right? It's kind of this very powerful declaration. With the Judgment card, we have the Queen of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Leo here from the past. This could also be maybe some Scorpio, a little bit Earth. We've got some fixed sign energy, so Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. We've got Taurus, we've got Virgo, strong fixed sign energy, Aquarius here, Cancer. So really all signs are possible, of course. I just like to mention them. But it does look like for some of you, this could be a strong I feel like you've attracted this thing in. So even though it's this change that's happening, and it's like this uncontrollable universal force, there's been like this, I feel like the force itself, this Wheel of Fortune, this sort of universal force that's coming into play here, it's like magnets. So even though I feel like if this is a reconciliation or if this is a connection coming in for you, it's something you've manifested. However, as you are coming closer together, it's like the magnet picks up and it's like you're being drawn together. And it's almost like something on a universal level is stepping in and making this happen. So that's why it's a change that may be outside of your control at this time. However, I actually feel like you've worked for this to happen. Like you've manifested this in some way. And it's because you've continued to persevere for this thing. So it could be commitment, it could be reconciliation, it could be just an epic change in your career. It looks like all possibilities are here. Let's look at this next week. We have the Lord showing up. It says take charge with authority. So definitely stepping into some very masculine energy here. This sort of take charge type situation. And again, a little bit of fear showing up here. Let's look at the moon. We got strong Cancer in this row. We got the Two of Wands. And the Six of Wands. Something though in your intuition here is saying to you, this will be successful. So it's like, this is the step we go through. And then we have like almost guaranteed victory on the other side. So even though you might be in this kind of uncomfortable zone at this time, change, fears coming up, it's like you already know that that'll pass pretty quickly. So I like that. With the Five of Wands, we have the Five of Pentacles. To me, these are just fears showing up. And the Temperance card. It's kind of like though you're already controlling them. If you've got fears showing up, if you've got a little bit of conflict coming up within you, I actually feel like you're taking previous experience and you're taking that super powerful self-control that you have. You've got this very powerful energy here, both on your feminine and masculine side here, and you're kind of working it to your advantage. You're able to take any fears that are coming up and you're just transmuting them immediately into victory, into success. So I don't feel like this is even kind of a hiccup for you. You're just kind of dealing with it as it comes. With the Chariot, we have the King of Cups. Again, using that intuition to kind of help you. And the Five of Wands showing up in reverse, actually, which is interesting. So I feel like you're just going with your gut here. You're really going with your instincts, your gut, and I actually feel like that's immediately going to be what helps you kind of transmute any sort of conflict or fear of rejection, or it just feels like little fears coming up. For those of you dealing with a reconciliation situation, somebody is like revealing that they want success with you, and they're beginning to recognize you as their person. And I do feel like that's why they're wanting this reconciliation here. They want to heal things. They want to patch things up here, and they want to follow their heart with you. They want to release any pain, drama, stuff from the past, and they want to move past that into a much more loving connection. So I like that as well. Feels like a lot of masculine energy here showing up here, but what's kind of nice is we've got the Empress, the Moon, the Chariot here. There's still this very strong intuitive guidance showing up here. So I don't feel that you're disconnected from your feminine. Your inner masculine's definitely stepping to the forefront here, but I feel like your feminine is kind of guiding it along as well. So I like this a lot. It's a very big month for Capricorn. Powerful. You're stepping into yourself here. Again, we've got the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Cups. Yeah, we're getting out of conflict energy, and it's because we're following our intuition. For some of you, there's commitment on the table, and there's communication. Woo! And love offers. So, again, could be a reconciliation. Could just be a celebratory time because you're seeing all these positive changes happen here for either career, love, something new, something old. Altogether, it kind of plays nicely. So I hope that was helpful. I will see you next week. We'll see what's going on after we close out this next eclipse. We're probably all going to be exhausted. I'll see you then. Bye.